Okay, hey y'all, I'm back. I had to go out and come back in. So y'all come on in. And as y'all are coming in, tap the screen, and we'll get started shortly. Just waiting for the live to pick up and get out in the algorithm. And we're going to talk about selling on Amazon, how I make money selling on Amazon, and selling on Amazon the easy way with the arbitrage business model. And that is selling major brands that are already selling. So as y'all are coming in, y'all tap the screen, just waiting for the live to get out in the algorithm. And the likes to get up. Y'all tap the screen. Hey, y'all, as y'all are coming in, thank you for liking the live. Who is that? Is that, y'all know I can't hardly see. Is that Nigel's? Hopefully I'm saying the first part right. So y'all come on in. Again, I had to, I was up here earlier. I had to go out and come back in. So y'all tap the screen. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the engagement up, and I'll get started shortly. I'm going over a free training talking about selling on Amazon and how I make money selling on Amazon as a third-party seller, So y'all come on in, and we'll get started shortly. If you are new here, drop new in the chat. Thank you for liking the live. If you are new here, drop new in the chat and we'll get started shortly. Hey, Alex. Hey, y'all. I see y'all coming in. It's picking back up. So y'all come on in. We'll get started shortly. Again, going over a free training on selling on Amazon with the arbitrage business model. That is the way I sell on Amazon, and that is how I teach my students how to sell on Amazon. So y'all come on in, and we're going to talk about it. Okay, I see new people. If you're new, drop new in the chat. Welcome. Y'all come on in and we'll get started shortly. Again, what I'm going to do today is go over a free training going through step by step how to get started selling on Amazon with the arbitrage business model. I'm going to break down where you go to get started. I'm going to break down exactly how you can get started. I'm going to break down what type of items you need to sell, how you can get your items, how you can list your items. I'm going to educate you all step by step on exactly how you can start selling on Amazon. So y'all come on in if that's something that you're interested in. Y'all come on in, tap the screen. Again, just waiting for the likes up and the engagement to get up. Once we get up to 2,000 likes, and we can do it, y'all. If everybody is tapping the screen, we'll get there. I'll go ahead and start going over a free training. If you are ready for the free training, drop free in the chat. If you are ready for the free training, drop free in the chat. And if you want to learn how to make money selling on Amazon, you're definitely in the right place. So y'all tap the screen so we can go ahead and get started. Y'all tap the screen. Again, let's get the likes up. Let's get the engagement up. Now, I do want to give the disclaimers, y'all. During this live broadcast, I will talk about income that I make and income that my students make. However, that is our income. I do not guarantee any income. I just have to give that disclaimer to be safe with TikTok community guidelines. And also, I do want to say I am not a financial advisor, y'all. I am just educating y'all on what has worked for me and what has worked for my students, y'all. So if that is information that you want to learn, you'll definitely want to stay tuned. Y'all tap the screen. Again, as soon as we get the likes up, I'll go ahead and get started. And again, we're going to go over a free training teaching you step by step how to start selling on Amazon the easy way with the arbitrage business model. Now, if you're not familiar with the arbitrage business model, again, I'm going to break down that information so you're definitely in the right place at the right time. So y'all tap the screen, and we'll get started shortly. If you want me to go ahead and start the free training, y'all drop free in the chat. If you are ready for the free training, y'all drop free in the chat. Let's see who's ready. To get to the bag, get to the money, and learn how to start selling on Amazon. Can y'all hear me? If you can hear me, drop a 1 in the chat. Let me make sure y'all can hear me. If you can hear me, y'all drop a 1 in the chat. Hey, Sheena. Hey, LJ. I see people coming in. If you can hear me, drop a 1 in the chat. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started, y'all. All right, so in 2022, Amazon generated over $514 billion in sales. In 2023, Amazon generated over $574 billion in sales. And just last year, 2024, Amazon generated over $620 billion in sales. Now, this is, I always say this is billion, not millions. So y'all drop really quickly. Is the money being made on Amazon going up or going down? Y'all let me know. Is it going up or going down? And we're going to keep moving forward. Y'all let me know. Is it going up or going down? because I want to educate y'all. Because if you're new here, my motto is the more you learn, the more you're able to earn. The more you learn, the more you're able to earn. So y'all let me know, is the money being made on Amazon going up or going down? And we're going to talk about becoming a third-party Amazon seller. That is how I sell on Amazon, y'all. That is how I teach my students how to sell on Amazon. Amazon allows us to sell directly on their platform. Okay, you got it. It is going up. Amazon allows us to sell directly on their platform. So I always say this is not Amazon affiliate. This is not Amazon influencer. We're selling directly on Amazon. Now, your very first step to start the process is going to be to go here. So screenshot this if needed. You want to go here and you're going to register to become an Amazon seller. You're going to register to become an Amazon seller. Now, let me say this. When you first become an Amazon seller, you do not need an LLC. You do not need a tax ID number, EIN number, anything like that. You can start selling on Amazon with your first name and your last name and your social security number. Amazon allows you to sign up that way to become a third-party seller. Now, once you do that, now that you know that, there's two different types of accounts that you can set up selling on Amazon. There is the professional account, as you can see, and there is the individual account. My recommendation to you would be to get the professional account. Why? Because it's going to give you a lot more benefits. Number one, you getting the buy box. That is a highly visible box on Amazon where it says add to cart or buy now. And it's also going to allow you to sell in more categories. Now, the professional account is $39.99 per month, and the individual account is 99 cents per item that you sell. Now, I'm going to see if y'all are listening. If you had the individual account and you're selling, let's say 400 items, about how much is that account going to run you per month? Let's see if somebody get it. We're going to see who get it first, and then we can keep moving forward. Because during this broadcast, I'm going to ask you questions to make sure you understand. So you're learning. Because if you learn, you can implement and you can take action. And then if you do that, then you're able to make money. So if you have the individual account and you sell, say, 400 items per month at 99 cents per item you sell, about how much is that going to be per month for you? Y'all let me know. Let's see if somebody drop it in the comments, and then we'll keep moving forward. Because again, I want to make sure y'all understand, y'all. This is how I am with my students. I want to make sure you learn and understand. The more you learn, the more you're able to earn. So come on, y'all. This is easy math. If you is 99 cents per item you sell, right? And you sell about 400 items per month, how much is that going to be? Just an estimate. Let's see who gets it. Y'all can take a guess. There's not a right or wrong answer. I just want to make sure y'all understand. So this is why I want to make sure you understand. So when you're setting up your account, I want to make sure you understand why you are setting up that account and why that account would be more beneficial for you. Let me see if anybody is dropping it. It might be delayed. Okay, there we go, Sammy. There we go. Okay, Michelle. All right, I see y'all coming in there. Correct. It's going to be about $400 per month, give or take. That's why you want to get the professional account, because the professional account is going to end up being cheaper for you in the long run, and it's going to give you more benefits. Do y'all understand that? If you understand it, drop a 1. If you understand it, drop a 1. And we're going to keep moving forward, and I'm going to keep giving you the gems and information to get started selling on Amazon. If you understand, drop a 1. Okay, good. All right, so how do we sell on Amazon, y'all? We sell on Amazon with the arbitrage business model. What is the arbitrage business model? It is just the skill of selling major brands that are already selling. We either get it physically in a retail store or online, and we sell the items for hire on Amazon to make a profit. That is all we do. We get the items for low, and we resell them for higher on Amazon to make a profit. Now, I always tell y'all we're selling major brands that are already selling, because these brands are already selling on Amazon. Customers are already buying these items, rather than doing something like private label. Some of you may be familiar with that. Private label is unbranded, generic items. You got to create a brand. You got to get barcodes. You got to get Amazon's approval. You got to create pictures, titles, description. It is a longer process to get started. Then after you do all of that, then you want to run advertising, which is PPC, marketing to your items, because nobody is already searching for it like they're searching for the major brands. So So this is why we sell major brands with the arbitrage business model. If this is making sense so far, still drop a 2. Major brands that are already selling. Customers are already buying these items on Amazon. These items are already selling on Amazon. If this is making sense, drop a 2. If this is making sense, drop a 2. Now, let me see. Y'all let me know. If you're familiar with this brand, drop a 1. If you're familiar with any of these brands, drop a 1. If you're familiar with any of these brands, drop a 1. Right. So this is why we do the arbitrage business model. Again, that is selling major brands that are already selling. Customers are already buying on Amazon. So hopefully y'all got that, because again, I want to make sure you understand. I'm going to keep repeating. If you understand, then you're able to implement, take action. And then if you take action, you're able to make money. Let me give the disclaimer again, y'all. During this live broadcast, I will talk about income that I make selling on Amazon and income that my students make. That is the income that we have made. I do not guarantee any income. I have to give that disclaimer to be safe with TikTok community guidelines, and also to let y'all know I am not a financial advisor. I am just educating y'all on what I have done and made money and what my students have done. But we're going to keep moving forward. So when you're selling on Amazon with the arbitrage business model, you're probably like, where do I get items from? Can y'all see this right here? These are some of the stores that you can get items from. Walmart, Target, CVS, Walgreens, TJ Maxx, Ross, Best Buy, Dollar Tree, Dollar General, y'all. Any store, because anybody can shop physically in a store or online. You do not need a reseller's permit or anything like that. Do y'all understand that? If you understand that, drop a 2. You can either get your items doing retail arbitrage physically in a store, or online arbitrage, getting the items online. Either or, retail arbitrage or online arbitrage. And I'm going to keep moving forward, and we're going to break it down a little further. Now, 2 apps that you want to get that are very important, and it's going to help you with your sourcing. What is sourcing? That's you researching items, you finding items. Is going to be the Amazon Seller app and Seller Amp. And I'm going to show you how Seller Amp look. You definitely want to get these 2 apps. It's going to help you. It's going to help you like find items. Is the item selling on Amazon? How much is it selling on Amazon? How many sellers are selling on it? Is Amazon on the item? How many times has the item sold? So it's going to give you very important information that's going to help you with your sourcing. So we're going to keep moving forward, and I'm going to show you a little bit in a few how Seller Amps look. So again, you can get your items doing retail arbitrage. That is going into a retail store. Like if you're going into Walmart, if you're going into Target. Thank you, Dexter. Buying discounted items, right? Selling them for higher, and you're collecting a profit. That is how we make money as a third-party seller with the arbitrage business model selling on Amazon. Now, I always said there's no excuse, because if you don't want to go into the store, you could do online arbitrage. That is going online, right? Buying discounted items, selling them for higher, collecting your profit. That is how we sell on Amazon as a third-party seller. If you're understanding everything that I'm saying so far, drop a 1. If you are understanding everything that I'm saying so far, drop a 1. Drop a 1. Because I want to make sure y'all understand. Because if you understand, you can implement, right? And then if you implement and take action, then you're able to make money. All right, y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. If you can hear me, drop a 2, because I just told y'all drop a 1. Drop a 2, because something just came across my phone saying unstable internet. I may have to get off my Wi-Fi. Drop a 2 if y'all can still hear me. Okay, good. Okay, so what type of items should you be selling? As a brand new seller, now if you've been here before, y'all already know, right? And y'all should be making money selling on Amazon. But for my new people, matter of fact, if you're new here, drop new. Thank you, Dexter. I appreciate you. If you're new here, drop new. And I'm going to tell you the categories that you want to stay in as a brand new seller. I say it all the time. I probably sound like a robot, but these are the categories that you want to stay in. I tell y'all all the time, people will come in, they want to sell toys, they want to sell electronics and things like that. Then wonder why I can't sell this, I can't sell that. That's why you need to stay in these categories, right? You need to stay in these categories. So as a brand new seller, and y'all screenshot this if you need to, you want to stay in pet supplies, office supplies, sporting goods, lawn and garden, tools and equipment, home and kitchen, and books. And you probably ask, why do I want to search items in these categories? Because they're going to have more items for you to sell as a brand new seller. I've been selling on Amazon for almost 7 years. It'll be 7 years in December, and now it'll be almost 6 years I've been teaching in December. So I know a little bit about what I'm talking about, and these are the categories that you want to stay in. But in general, what type of items should you be selling? What type of items are people buying? What are you buying on Amazon? I say this all the time. It's not what you want to sell. It is what is selling. Let me say that again. It is not what you want to sell. It's what's selling. I get asked a lot. Can I sell lip gloss? Can I sell, my own scrubs or wigs and things like that? You can sell it, but I don't know if it's going to sell. I can tell you major brands because I can teach you how to analyze what's selling, how to look at the analytics, how to look at the data. Do y'all understand where I'm coming from? Like, I can tell you how much this sold last month. I can tell you how much this sold last month. And I can tell you how much this sold last month. I can tell you how much this sold last month. Why? Because customers are already buying these items on Amazon. They're already selling. All we do is analyze the data. And that is something you learn. And when you learn, you're able to get to the bag. If you understand that, drop a 1. This is why we're selling major brands that are already selling with the arbitrage business model. If you're understanding so much, if you're picking up what I'm putting down, is that the saying, drop a 1. Drop a 1, y'all. Because I always say there's no reason why anybody should be broke or living paycheck to paycheck, because there is a way that you can learn how to make extra money. If you understand what I'm saying so far, drop a 1, drop a 1. Hey, y'all, I see y'all coming in. Who is that, James? Hey, James. Okay, so this is how you list your item the easy way. This is how you list your item the easy way, and that is with an ASIN. It is an ASIN number, and I'm going to show you how that number looks. Now, we sell on Amazon the easy way. We list our items the easy way. The easy way is with an ASIN, because when you put in that ASIN, it's going to pull up the picture, the title, the description, everything for the item, right? Because the item is already selling on Amazon. All we got to do is put in how much we want to sell the item for, right? And how many we have of the item. So let me show y'all how that looks. So y'all give me one moment. But first, let me show you this. I'm going to show you how Seller Amp looks. Remember, we talked about Seller Amp. And y'all let me know. And this is, y'all can read this. Thank you, Digit, for the gifts. What is the estimated sales on this item per month? This is why you want to get Seller Amp. I'm not telling you to get it just to get it. It's going to be beneficial for you to learn the process, for you to earn and be able to make money. It's going to tell you how many times the item has sold per month. It's going to tell you the profit you're making. It's going to tell you other sellers on the item. It's going to give you the analytics, the bestseller ranking. Y'all tell me right here, what is the estimated sales per month on this item? And this is what you're able to see on brand items. You're not able to do this on private label, y'all, not on your own brand you're creating. This is why I'm an advocate for selling on Amazon with the arbitrage business model, especially if you're new. So tell me, y'all, come on. I don't see anybody dropping it unless it's delayed right here. What is the estimated sales per month? Can y'all see that? Can y'all hear me? What is the estimated sales per month? Okay, got it. Who is that? I'm going to call you Miss Mimi. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. 277, correct. What is the bestseller ranking? The bestseller ranking is the BSR, basically telling you how well that item is selling on Amazon in that particular category. What is the bestseller ranking right here, y'all? Can y'all see this? What is the bestseller ranking? Right. So you want to get Seller Amp. You see how you'll be able to read it and comprehend it, right? And it's going to help you with your sourcing. What is an estimated profit? Your profit is going to be right here. And this is going to be after your fees and all of that. You'll learn how to set this up so you'll know what you're doing, y'all. That's why I say you got to learn. A lot of people come on Amazon, don't know what they're doing, and that's why they don't make money. And then they'll tell you, you can't make money. I told y'all in this season, we're going to stop letting people trick us out our spot. If you're going to stop letting people trick you out your spot, drop a 1 in the comments. Drop a 1 in the comments, because I'm telling you, that's what people will do. They don't get a training. They don't know what they're doing. They don't have no software. They're just freestyling it. They're trying to sell on Amazon. They're not making any money. And then they'll tell you, I tried to sell on Amazon and I didn't make any money. And then I'm the type of person to be like, well, what did you do? Did you get a training? Did you use software? Did you have a coach? Did you have a mentor? Y'all got to stop letting people trick y'all out y'all spot. So what would be, the profit be right here? This will your profit would be. Y'all see this profit? Y'all drop that so I can make sure you can understand how to read it. If you know how to read, you can do this. If you know how to read, you can do this. And it'll show you the different analytics on the item, like how well was the item selling last month? How did it sell last year? These are important things you should know. It'll show you other sellers on the item, like all of this, y'all. So if you feel like this is something you can understand, drop a 2. That is Seller Amp. This is what I recommend for new people. If you feel like this is something you can understand, drop a 2. And I'm going to show you how the ASIN look. It is an ASIN number. How you find it, you're going to hit Control Find, and you're going to type in ASIN. Y'all might can't see that, but that's what it say, ASIN. And once I hit Enter, it's going to take me down to the bottom. It is going to be at the bottom where the product information is, the item information. Y'all give me one moment. Let me see if it's going to come up. All right, let me pull it up on another item. Y'all give me one moment. Y'all continue to tap the screen, tap the screen. We're going to pull it up on another item. Because this one acting crazy. Y'all tap the screen, tap the screen. We're going to pull it up on another item so you can see how the ASIN look. Again, it is an ASIN number. And when you put that number in, it's going to pull up everything for you. Again, the picture, the title, the description, all of that. So you don't have to worry about doing any of that because it's going to pull up that information for you. All right, here it goes right here. Y'all see this? If you can see that, drop a 2. If you can see that, drop a 2 right here. Can y'all see my mouse? If you can see that, drop a 2. That is the ASIN. It is an ASIN number. What does that mean? That is a number of an item that is already selling on Amazon, right? What did I say? If it's already fixed, if it ain't broke, we're not going to try to fix it. We're not trying to reinvent the wheel, right? We're selling items that are already selling on Amazon. We don't have time to be doing private label, finding an item, finding a supplier, buying in bulk and everything like that. So if you understand why the arbitrage business model, why I recommend it for new sellers as a beginner, drop a 1 because I want to make sure y'all understand. But that is how you find the ASIN. It is on Amazon.com, and you're going to hit Control F, and you're going to put in A as in Apple, S as in Sam, I as in Isaac, N as in Nancy, and you're going to hit Enter, and it's going to bring up that ASIN. You got it? And then you're going to put that ASIN that I showed you in Amazon Seller Central. That is where you list your items to make money. Once you put that ASIN in, it's going to pull up again the picture, the title, description, all of that. At that point, all you're doing is putting in how much you want to sell your item for and how many you have of the item. Y'all got that? So far, because I want to break this down for you. If you feel like this is something you can do, drop a 3. If you feel like this is something you can do, drop a 3. And we're going to keep going. And now I'm going to tell you how to get your items to the customers, because we went over where to go to set up, right? We went over how you can get your items, retail arbitrage, online arbitrage. We went over different stores you can get your item from. I gave you software that you need to get started, right? I gave you the categories that you want to start in as a brand new seller. I gave you how to list your item the easy way. So I'm breaking all of this down for you. Now we're going to talk about how to get the items to the customers. So y'all keep dropping those 3s in the chat, and we're going to go over 3 ways that you can get the items to the customers. And y'all know I always get you to drop the 3s because I'm praying and believing, like I keep saying, not only is God going to triple my income, but he's going to do the same for you and your household as well, right? He's going to do the same for you and your household as well. If you believe it, you can receive it. And if you take action, right? A lot of people have faith, right? But y'all know my motto is faith without works is dead. A lot of people want it. They pray for it, right? But you got to take the action. You got to do the necessary steps to get to the bag. You want to know how to get to the bag? Take action. There is no secrets or shortcut. Take action. If you understand, drop a 2. If you understand, drop a 2. Somebody is listening today. Somebody gonna catch it. All right, so how we get our items to the customers. Way number 1 is going to be FBM. That is fulfilled by K. Got it. Is that Maisie? I'm probably messing y'all name up. Bloops got it. Y'all got it. Dropping them 2s. Way number 1 is fulfilled by merchant. What is that? That is you. You're the boss, your business. You're shipping the items out. Whether you're doing it, if y'all can see this down here, via UPS, FedEx, the post office. I always tell y'all the same way we ship items to our family and friends, and we don't make any money. We sending money, probably sending gifts. Like we great to send gifts for Christmas and birthdays and all of that stuff. I'm showing you how to send packages and make money selling on Amazon. It's the same way. You can do UPS, FedEx, post office, right? Your post office. Or you can even schedule them to come pick it up from you, UPS and the post office. So there's no excuse, y'all. No excuse, I keep saying, for anybody to be broke, living paycheck to paycheck, and not being able to make the money that they want to make. Because there is things that you can do to get it, right? All right, so that is way number one. Now, look, if you don't want to do that, if you're selling on Amazon, doing FBM, you'll get a notification that your item has sold. Now it's time to ship, and you'll ship it out. Or you can schedule for them to come pick it up for you, y'all. Whatever works for you, right? Just do it. Now, if you don't want to do that, I got another way for you to eliminate that excuse where you don't even have to ship the items out when they're selling. Way number two is fulfilled by Amazon, FBA. Can y'all see this right here? With that, you're going to send your items in, send your inventory in beforehand, right? And then Amazon is going to ship the items every time you make a sale. So now what is your excuse? If your excuse is, I don't have time, that just eliminated that, right? All you got to do is learn the skill, right? Get your items to Amazon and let them handle the work while you're at work, right? While you're asleep, while you're on vacation, while you're doing whatever. They will literally run your business for you. That is way number two, Amazon FBA. Let's break it down a little further. And y'all continue to tap the screen, tap the screen. These likes should be up a little more, y'all. Because again, I'm going over a free training and I've had plenty of people. I tell y'all all the time, it tells me you broke down more than paid trainings that I paid for. And I know. So y'all can only imagine what you get with the paid training, but I'm going to keep going. All right. So way number two, FBA, you're sending the items into Amazon, right? Amazon is going to sort and store it. And I always stop right here. What does that mean? You don't have the excuse of, I don't have space at my house. I don't want this stuff at my house, because you don't have to have packages at your house. I get asked this sometimes. Do I got to have the packages? No, you don't. Send it in to Amazon and let them store it and ship it for you, y'all. They will literally handle the rest of your business for you once your items are at the Amazon's warehouse. Amazon FBA. That's why it's called Fulfilled by Amazon. When you get sales, they'll ship your items out. Customer orders the item, Amazon is going to ship it to them. All right. Now, way number three, and this by far is the best way. And if y'all want to know, because I get asked all the time, well, how do you do it? I do all three ways. Way number three is utilizing an Amazon Prep Center. What is an Amazon Prep Center? It is a third-party facility between you and Amazon. What you will do is do online arbitrage. If you've been up here from the beginning, we talked about online arbitrage. You're going to order your items from online. Y'all see Walmart and Target. Say if you're using Walmart and Target or whoever you want to use, right? With retail arbitrage, because anybody, right, can shop online, right? Because we don't need a reseller's permit doing the arbitrage business model. So once you order your item from the supplier is going to send it to the prep center. The prep center is going to package, prep, label it. They're going to do all that for you. So now we just eliminated you sending the items in to Amazon, and the prep center is going to do it for you, and they will send it to Amazon's warehouse. And I always like to show y'all this. Thank you, True, for the gift. So now we eliminated this excuse, because we always we always need money and want money, but we always got a lot of excuses. I can't start. I can't do it because of this, but we want money, right? We got to eliminate the excuses to get to the bag. All right, so we eliminated this excuse right here. Now Amazon has your items. Customer is going to order your items, and Amazon is going to ship it to the customer. If you understand everything that I've said so far, drop a 1. Drop a 1, especially if you've been up here. And that is the Amazon arbitrage business model. I went over how to get started, how to get your items, how to list your items, what type of items you need to be getting, how to get the items to the customers. Y'all got that? All right, and I'm going to show y'all some of my students' results. And we're going to do a Q&A, and y'all can drop y'all questions. I saw some of them, but I was doing the training. We're going to do a Q&A. Y'all go ahead and drop your questions. I'm going to show y'all some of my students' results. Now, if y'all are interested in my training and me being your coach and mentor, drop a 2. Because I just told y'all drop a 1, drop a 2. And let me give the disclaimer one more time, y'all, to be safe with TikTok community guidelines, right? We want to make sure we keep it safe. During this live broadcast, I will talk about income that I make and income that my students make. However, that is our income. I do not guarantee any income that you make. Also, y'all, just to let you know, I am not a financial advisor. I am just educating y'all on how I make money selling on Amazon and how my students make money selling on Amazon. I got to get that disclaimer out there, y'all, because it's all dependent upon you, your work ethic, you getting started, you taking action, and you staying consistent, right? But we know that, right? All right, here is a student right here, y'all. Her first 30 days, let me make this a little bigger. Her first 30 days selling on Amazon, she had almost a $700 day. Y'all see that? If you can see it, drop a 1. and she made over $6,000. Now, these students are brand new, y'all. No knowledge of selling on Amazon. They probably saw my live or content or whatever, and they wanted to get started, and they got my training and got started. They went through the training. They implemented, right? They took action. Y'all been hearing me saying that a lot. Stayed consistent, and that is how they get into the bag, okay? Here is another student, y'all. This was her first 30 days right here. Her first 30 days. She made, can y'all see this? If you can see it, drop a one. Over $9,000. Over $9,000. And she was actually sick. I always like to point out this. I've been under the weather. Can y'all see this right here? And she still made over $9,000 selling on Amazon with the arbitrage business model. Now, here are some more students, and I have plenty of students, y'all. If y'all have been connected to me, y'all already know. But again, we have new people up here. Here is another student, y'all. She did this in less than 30 days. Y'all see this? She made almost $11,000, over $10,900. And let me see where she said that at. Let me see. Just wanted to give you my personal goal of making $10K in a month since starting your course less than a month ago. And she was telling me something right here. She listed, thank you, millionaire. And I got it blurred out because my students do get a daily items list. So let me pause right here. Not only do I show my students how to find items, what type of items y'all need to be selling, how to price your items, how to get the buy box, how to get ungated, what items you need to stay away from, what items you need to sell, how to find wholesalers, like all of that, wholesaler templates, all of that. But as a bonus, I give my students daily items every day, Monday through Friday. If you like bonus, drop bonus in the chat. Every day, Monday through Friday, I'm giving them items. And let me just break down what this entails. I'm giving them the bestseller ranking, of course, the analytics of the item, right? I teach you that, and I'm breaking that down. I give them the supplier. Y'all are familiar with like Macy's and Menards. Look, we sell at regular stores, right, that we shop in the store or online. I give them the supplier link. So I give them the link of where to get the item from. I give them the link of where to get the item from, the cost of the item, right? I break down even the measurements, y'all, if they're sending it in to Amazon FBA. Like I really break down all of this for them. And I break down the profit they would make, the profit margins, the return on investment, all of that. If y'all like that, drop bonus. But I just wanted to point that out. But that's what she was talking about. But she made almost $11,000 in her first 30 days. Here is another student, y'all. She made, had a $462 day. And she made over $11,300 her first 30 days. And this was actually less than a month, y'all. If you're looking at the timeline, this was less than a month. And here she is right here with some of her packages. And she's actually been killing it, you know, even more than that, y'all. But that was her first 30 days. All right. If y'all are interested, and I'm going to go back through the questions. Hold on, y'all. If y'all are interested in me being your coach, me being your mentor, and you getting my training, my daily items list, y'all drop a one so I can know who's ready to get started. Who's ready to get started? Because we got like how many months left before 2025? So it's time to get to the bag, y'all. It's time to get to the bag. And we have, I keep telling y'all, the fourth quarter coming up. That is October, November, and December. And you already want to be in position to get a bag, right? That is the holiday season, the biggest sales season on Amazon. And if you miss out on that, you're really doing yourself a disservice. And I'm just being honest with you, especially if you are spending money. Let me say that again. Especially if you are spending money on Amazon. How much to get started? The regular price of the training is, let me show y'all the training. Hold on. So y'all will know, because y'all don't even know what it is. I know some people, if you're new here, drop new. Because this is some of y'all first time up here. But some people, you've been up here before. And this is my training, y'all. And let me say this. This is not a PDF. It's not an ebook. It's not like information you got to read through. These are actual videos of me. This is not a course. Like MRR or all of that stuff. This is my course, y'all. It's me in the videos, right? You'll see me. You'll hear my voice. All right. This is an actual full-blown training giving you step by step. So it's not chat GPT, something I threw together trying to make money. Let me just put that out there. Okay. I got a lot of new people here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So this is a course, y'all. It is on my Teachable platform. And again, it's going to break down everything you need and more. Y'all see all of this? You get all of this, everything you need and more on top of this daily items list. And again, this updates for my students every day, Monday through Friday. Let me scroll over so y'all can see, like, it is a lot of information up here. Every day, I give you that ASIN number we talked about, all of that every day, Monday through Friday. So if y'all are interested in the training, the regular price of the training is $997. Right now, it's currently on sale for $500. And I do offer multiple payment options like Klarna and Afterpay. If you're interested, you want to click the clickable link in my TikTok profile. You want to click the clickable link in my TikTok profile right here. Okay, Sami, let me know what you think. You want to click the clickable link right here, y'all. Once you click that, it's going to bring you right here on this page. And it'll look like this. And you want to go right here, this very first link, the very first link. And as soon as you pay, you'll get immediate access to everything. All right, let me see, what's y'all questions? Y'all let me know, because those who are ready to get started and take advantage and get the bag, I showed you how to get it. I want one-on-one mentor. I don't offer one-on-one mentor. What is that? Is y'all giving me a gift? I heard a noise. I don't offer one. Thank y'all so much for the gifts. I love y'all and appreciate y'all. I said that to say this. I don't offer one-on-one mentorship for the training because that would just be way too much. Let me show y'all this training again. Look, this is a pre-recorded training. A live, it's me in the training, in the videos, literally showing you like, this is how you do this, showing you screens. This is how you list your items. I show you everything. But I said that to say this, just because it's a pre-recorded training, you still have access to me as your coach and mentor. What does that mean? If any of my students, are y'all up here, please let them know, especially if you messaged me before. Some of my students I never hear from, but I have some students who message me. They email me. If you are my student, you can message me or email me if you have any questions. If you have any questions, I'm telling you, the training is all you need. A lot of y'all are used to like stuff on Chat GPT that you got to read through, and y'all not going to read through it. That's why I don't have trainings like that, because y'all not going to read through it, right? This is, look, y'all see this? These are actual videos, and you can also message me. Y'all got that? All right, let me see. Okay. Are we mailing the products to ourselves? You could do so you're either going to do online arbitrage and use a prep center. If you're going to do online arbitrage, I recommend you use a prep center. What does that mean? You send your items to the prep center and they will package, prep, and label it and send it in to Amazon. Now, if you're doing retail arbitrage, you're getting the items right from the store and then you can mail them to the customer or either send them in to Amazon, which is FBA. But I go over all of that in the training. I don't want y'all to get confused. You probably like some of the stuff you don't understand. That's what the training is going to show you step by step. Let me see. Any more questions, y'all? Let me see if I missed anything. Any more questions? And y'all continue to tap the screen. I'm more interested in your daily list. I get that all the time, y'all, but I don't sell it separately. If you've been on my live before, and you probably haven't if you're saying that, I don't sell the list separately because the training and the list just goes hand in hand. If you really don't know what you're doing, you're not going to utilize this list to your full potential. And I don't want you doing that. I always tell y'all I can make money selling the training and selling the list separately. So obviously I can make more money, but I don't want to do that because I don't feel like it's going to help you as much as it could. So the training and the list goes together. All right, any more questions, y'all? Let me see if I missed anything. I'm scrolling through. Let me see. I'm scrolling through, y'all. So if I'm quiet, and y'all can drop your questions. Okay, I answered. Kay, you still up here? I answered how much to get started. Oh, and let me say this, y'all. You can break the payments up. So you don't have to pay the full discount amount up front. You can break that up into like 4 payments, whatever you qualify for once you go through the link. The training, is it a one-time fee? We are a part of your group. Yeah, the training is a one-time fee. It is a one-time fee. It is not like a monthly fee. So that you get the training and the daily items list. All right, any more questions, y'all? And y'all continue to tap the screen. I'm just scrolling through. I'll probably be up here like another 2 minutes. Any more questions? Oh, yeah, it's almost 5 o'clock. Any more questions, y'all? Any more questions? What is the average? I think you're trying to say how much to start with. When you're starting the arbitrage business model, you can start with a very small budget. Let me show you. I always utilize the items list. So if you have a small budget, let's look at this list. Like this is an item that's $8.50. This is $9.90. This is $12. This is $3.70. That's $13. This is $3.88. That's $9.94. This is look like $1.10. We're still under about $50, $75, right? You can start with a small budget. If you understand how you can start with a small budget, drop a 1. Because we're not buying in bulk. We don't have to have an MOQ that we're buying from a supplier where we got to, pay purchase 200 or 300 of an item. You're able to buy items comfortably within your budget. So hopefully that makes sense. You can start with a small budget, y'all. A lot of people will tell you need thousands of dollars to start with Amazon. That is not true. I show you how to start small, grow, and scale. Y'all got that? Okay, cool. I missed the price. Sorry, no problem. The regular price is $9.97. Right now, it's currently on sale for $500. And I do offer different payment options like Afterpay and Klarna. All right, I think I answered everything, y'all. Any more questions? One more time, if y'all are interested in the training, I think I just told y'all drop a 1, drop a 2. And I'll show you one more time how to get it. If you're interested in the training, drop a 2. All right, if y'all see me quiet, I'm scrolling through. Yes, some of these are redundant, and I did answer, like how much is the course? Okay. Any more questions, y'all? Because I'm about to get off. Okay, 2. All right, if you're interested in the training, y'all, you want to, I don't know why my screen get dark like that. You want to click the clickable link in my TikTok profile. So you're going to click my head up here, like where my picture is. Because you can get to it right while I'm on the live and you can hear my voice. And then you're going to get my head right here at the bottom. You'll see my head at the bottom. Then you should be on my TikTok profile right here. Y'all see this? Because I see people going already. Right here, the clickable link right here. And then once you do that, it's going to bring you to this page right here. And it's this the very first link right here. It'll open up like this. Y'all see this? I'm walking y'all right through. So no excuses. You could actually just go ahead right here. Y'all see this? And you see the payment options, Afterpay, Klarna, if you need to do that. So it's literally right there. That's how you get to it. All right, hold on. I see some questions. Hold on, y'all. Let me get back on the background. Did your training have a payment plan? You have... Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's a payment plan. It's a one-time payment. But what I'm saying is if you need to, you can do the payment plan like Afterpay or Klarna. And they'll allow you to break it up, depending upon what you qualify for. That's through them. That's a third party. I just offer it for people who need a payment plan. So hopefully that makes sense. But it's a one-time payment, y'all. It's not a monthly fee or anything like that. Can you give us the eBay training? I'm going to do it one more time again. I get asked on this live, if you get the Amazon training, I will throw in the eBay training for free on this live. So you got to get it now. I'll throw in the eBay training for free. So you'll get the Amazon training. You'll get the bonus eBay training. And I don't want to pull up, because I don't want to, y'all might see some people's information. And I don't want to do that. But the eBay training looks just like this. For y'all know me, I sold on eBay first, making money, then started selling on Amazon. Let me go back. Started selling on eBay, was making money, posting my results on social media. People are like, can you help me? Can you help me? I can't help everybody, y'all. That is why I created training. Y'all want to know why people create trainings? That's why. Because we get bombarded with people like, please help me. Can you help me? So it's easier to create a training than me trying to teach people one by one, y'all. That would be a whole lot of my time. I am married with 4 kids, okay? So that's that. Was selling on eBay, making money on eBay. Created an eBay training. Then I'm like, if I'm making money on eBay, I know I can make way more money selling on Amazon because it's the #1 selling platform. Then I started selling on Amazon, posting my results. Same thing. Help me, help me, help me. Then that's how I created the Amazon training. But I said all that to say this. If you get the training on this live today, you'll get the Amazon training, the bonus eBay training, because I'll throw in the eBay training. It's like this. Everything. Teach you how to sell on eBay, Facebook Marketplace, and I think Mercari. There's wholesalers, like all of that. How to list your items. It looks just like this. Both of them are on the Teachable platform, and I'll add both to your profile, and you'll get the daily items list. This is a daily items list. Now, this is for Amazon, and this is updated every day, Monday through Friday. So again, if you get it, because I only threw the special out there because somebody asked, are you giving the eBay training? So one more time, because I know people are just getting on. If you're interested in taking advantage, you want to click my head up here at the very top where it says create your wealth. And let me say this, y'all, disclaimer, I would not message you first. There's unfortunately several fake pages of me. They'll try to message y'all. I would never message you first, okay? The only way you can get my training is by going to the clickable link in my profile. Okay, y'all got that? So you're going to click my head up here. My head is going to pop up at the bottom, and then it should take you to my page. This is the clickable link that I'm talking about. Y'all see that? And then it's going to bring you right here. And it's this very first link right here. Again, it's going to open up like this. Now, just as the Amazon training, but if you get it today, of course, I'll know. I'll get the notifications when you get it. You'll immediately get added, and I'll add the eBay training to your profile. You want to go right here. Get instant access. You don't have to, let me show y'all, you don't have to scroll down. But if you're new here, you're probably like, girl, who are you? Some of y'all been here before. You can just scroll through a little bit, you know, if you want to. And I said that to say this, look, multiple testimonies, y'all, screenshots and videos. For people who want to think, you know, the screenshots are a lie. Y'all know, y'all be thinking people be trying to get over. But multiple videos, y'all. I've helped a lot of people make money, y'all. I helped a lot of, now these are go-getters, right? Like I said, I don't guarantee any income, right? Because this is the money I made, money that my students have made. But what I said is, let me show y'all again, these are students who have came in and they were serious about changing their financial situation, and they did the work. Let me show y'all this one more time because I know people are just coming on. Here's a student right here. Less than 30 days, made over $10,900. Go get her. She already had, I'm going to make $10,000. And she did just that. Actually, over that, right? Can y'all see that right here? Because I know some people, you know, didn't see the results at first. And this was actually less than 30 days, y'all. Look, what she said, I wanted to share my personal goal of making $10K a month. She had already said it, right? Since starting your course less than a month ago. And she was saying some items she had listed on the items list. Over $10,900. Another student, over $11,300, y'all. Okay? Now, these are students who didn't come in and twiddle their thumbs and didn't do anything, right? That's why we got to get income disclaimers, y'all. All right. But if you are serious, then you can definitely get a bag. That's what I will say. All right, purchasing now. Okay, awesome. Looking forward to having you. Again, as soon as you pay, you get immediate access. I don't think, did the training, okay, I answered that. All right, y'all, I'm about to, okay, I don't see any more questions. I'm about to go ahead and get off the live. Again, if you're interested, again, you want to click the clickable link in my TikTok profile, y'all. That is the only way you can get my training. Do not get got. There's multiple fake pages of me. That's why I go live. It's me, y'all. I'm a real person, y'all. The person in the videos on my page and the content, right? And really, that's the only reason why I go live as much as I do, y'all. Because y'all know I don't go live that much. I really don't. But I don't see any more questions, y'all. Again, once you get the training, you'll get immediate access. And you'll have access to my email, all of that. And if you're my student, again, you can message me or email me, you know, if you have any questions. All right, I think, okay, I don't see any more questions. All right, y'all, I'm about to go ahead and get off this live. Y'all have an amazing weekend. If I don't talk to you, my students know, again, even though I don't go live every day, because I'll always get asked, when are you going live again? Y'all, I don't go live every day. I probably go live maybe twice a week, if that. Like one time, before I went live a few days ago, it had been like probably 60 days, y'all. Where, you know, since I have been live. But I said that to say this, I'm always available to my students, whether I'm on vacation, regardless of what type of, you know, night it is. I need office hours. I do need to be, you know, better with that, but I don't, y'all. If I am available, I'll respond, you know, to my students. I've been on vacation and been responding to my students, y'all. So I'm saying that to say this. If you are thinking about getting the training, don't feel like, oh, once I get the training, you know, I'm not going to see her no more, or if she's not on live, I can't talk to her. You can always, again, message me or email me. And I even have a text number in the training as well. But I'm about to go ahead and get off the live. Y'all have an amazing, blessed weekend, y'all. And do whatever you got to do for you and your family. Do whatever you got to do for you and your family. If you know that your financial situation is not how you want it to be, you got to do something about it, right? Y'all know I say all the time, you are the author of your story. How your story is going, how your life is going is totally up to you. If you don't like the way it's going, change it, and you absolutely can change it. Do what you got to do now, y'all. We have a few months, literally a few months left in 2025. So do what you got to do to make it count. I'm about to get off the live. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.